Today, this is Jason Guyman with Pressure Wash Help, here to help you grow your business and for you to have a successful business. And today, I'm going to talk to you about Google My Business and how to set up the initial Google My Business. If you want to go on to the next videos, they'll be down in the description of, how to set up the pictures and all that kind of stuff. But for now, we are going to do just a basic how to set it up, how to make sure all your settings are right, and how to make sure you are going to get business. Because like I said in my last video of my marketing video on Wednesday, Google My Business can get you a lot of business. If you are in a good area and you have a great, if you live in where you want to get business at, say if you're in the high neighbor end or you're real close to it and you can get a Google My Business listing in it and you can put that baby on steroids, you will get business. And when I mean steroids, it's not just by putting the pictures, but you got to do it optimizing it to the fullest. Make sure you have your pictures are named, you're getting good reviews, you're getting citations, and you're adding Google posts. These are things that will put your Google My Business listing, your maps listing, your local listing, whatever you want to call it, on steroids, and this will help your business grow. I guarantee it will. So with that being said, we're going to get started here. So the very first thing, I just Googled it. You're going to go to googlemybusiness.com. It's going to hopefully work for me and not make me want to throw the computer into the toilet. Alright, so it is working good. So we're going to come here to Google My Business, and I'm actually going to start a whole new Google My Business listing so that way I can walk you step by step of what it's going to ask you. I actually just created this Gmail account. It's pressurewashhelp@gmail.com. So if you want to email me at pressurewashhelp.me.com, or wait a minute, pressurewashhelp@gmail.com. It will send it to me. So we are going to go in here and sign in. Alright, so when you first come into Google My Business and you sign in, this is what it's going to come up right here. So what you're going to do is, and when you're doing this is what's going to needs to go everywhere on your citations. So I will talk about this a little bit later of the importance of the address that Google gives you, but this is very important. So whatever it is, however it's spelled, we want to make sure it is the same. So we're going to start out with Pressure Wash Help. Alright, so create a business name with this. And then we're going to hit next. And do you want to add a location customer can visit, like a store or office? Now, if you are a service business, you're probably not going to have visitors come to you. Now, what I would suggest, if you do have a location that maybe it's not your home, and there might be a chance that a customer can come, I would put yes, because this will actually show the customer where you're actually located. So if you're located on a main street, they might say, oh, that's that place I drove by, because then they can see that. So if you're doing it out of your home, you may not want your address shown. So you can hit yes or no. So we're going to hit no here. So where do you serve your customers? You can list your service area below. So what you can do is, I'm going to just put Cincinnati for today, just so that way I can show you. So Cincinnati area. And you can just sit there and list where you service at. This helps customers find what you're looking for. The business category. So this is business category. There's a couple of them in here that you can add later. But just to getting started now, we're going to do pressure washing, and it should be, I think it's pressure washing services. Yep, look right there. It's like I've done it a time or two. All right. Then the next thing is we need a contact phone number. I'm going to just put mine in there. And we need a... Now, if you do not have a website, this is something that you do not have to have a website. You can actually use the Google free website. And I'm going to go over that website. I will go over it in detail of how we can use that Google My Business website, and it'll actually come up on maps. I mean, if you put good keywords in it and you keep it up to date, people can call you from that. And I can show you a website here shortly of what it looks like with a Google My Business thing. So it's one. So I'm going to use mine for now. PressureWashHelp.com, and I'm going to put the whole thing in here. Copy right there. Paste. All right, and we're going to hit next. So it just gave me all the green arrows saying that I did everything that I needed to do, and that is a good thing. So we're going to hit finish. So this is the start of how we do a Google My Business listing. Very important. Now, so this is another thing that's very important. You can put where you are located at. This is what's important for your citations when they're going out, because it needs to know what the address is. With that being said, we can't use you can't use a PO box. You can't the UPS stores. You know, people try to hack those, and they'll get denied, and Google will shut you down. You can have 100 reviews, and Google's going to shut you down if you try to do this illegally. You know, this is something that you got to make sure of what your address is. And because the reason why you got to do this is they're going to send you a postcard to that address. So you got to be able to get that postcard. Once you get the postcard, you're going to come back into Google My Business and put it in the Google My Business for the verification. So we're going to go right here and hit state. Great state of Kentucky. And next. All right. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. Actually, most of the time, this is the only way you can do it. But it looks like it might be allowing me to do it this way. Most times, you have to mail it. So I'm going to hit later for now. But I will show you where you'll have to put that number in. It is a number that you will have to put in. And it's otherwise it won't show your Google My Business listing. Alright, so we're going to get started, and it's going to kind of walk you through this. You got this over here, your completed listing is 40%, so it's going to tell you what you need to add. Right here, this is a good gauge right here of what all you need to add, and we need to get this to 100%. We really need this listing to be 100%. And again, here's the verify now. Normally, after you have the card sent, it'll look just like this. You'll click the verify now, and it will take you to a thing that you'll have to put that I think it's a 4 or 5 digit code in. So with that, now we're going to move on to the next thing here. So, no, I didn't want that. Sorry. Go away. All right. So the very first thing we're going to go to is information right here. Info. We're going to hit info. And with the information, this is where we're going to fill out everything. This is where we're going to make sure everything is filled out properly. I'm going to see if this is going to take out some of that glare on my face. All right, so the very first thing is we're going to look at the pressure wash help. Now, I don't like the way I spelled help, so I'm going to change that now. You know, changing this later might hurt you. So you want to make sure, however you're doing it, it's all set up in the very beginning. So pressure wash help. The next thing we're going to do, add a business location. So we're going to add a business location. Right there. All right, and we're going to apply. All right, so there's our business location. So here's our service areas. And we can add more to this if we want to. So service areas. So I'm going to put, I don't know if I can do county or not. Yeah, so we can do counties. We can do the city, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to add all our service areas in right here. Next thing we want to do is we want to open our hours. If we are not open, if you don't answer your phone 24 hours, do not put 24 hours. Put whatever you answer your phone. Google, they don't mess around. They know if you answer your phone or not. And obviously, the first thing you need to do is answer your phone. So we're going to put that all the way down through here, Monday through Friday. If you're open on Saturday, we're going to do those hours. So I'm going to just keep this for right now because for sake of time, I am going to leave it on, we're only open on Monday. So we got the hours done. And then you can put any special hours. So if you do anything special, we have a website here. If you have an appointment URL, sometimes I'll put my contact page right here. So that way it'll actually send them straight to my contact page. We're going to go to services. Services is very important also. We can add the services. So actually this is something that you can add services to and actually add a price. So let's just say house washing. So that's the section. So we're going to do house washing. And we're going to do a price of if you have a set price, that's fine. If you're going to be off, we'll do $2.99 for right now. But what I would do maybe is put a house washing for 2,000 square feet or less. So that way they can't say, well, you said $2.99. Well, yeah, if you read it, and then I'll put the same thing in there. And then I can add that. And then I can add another one and another one. And this is very good. So, house washing, I would put $2.99 for that house. Then you could do the next size house. And then we can add a section here. And then we can do it again with roof cleaning, with gutter cleaning, the whole 9 yards. These are very important to do. So we're going to go back here to information. Honestly, this doesn't take a long time to get this filled out. This can go pretty quickly. My internet's not the fastest, and I can usually get these filled out in about 30 to 40 minutes and done. So the next thing we're going to go to is add a business description. Now, this is very important. We want to write 750 characters about our business description, and we want to make sure we're kind of hitting those key words of house washing, pressure washing, roof cleaning, vinyl siding cleaning, driveway cleaning, power washing, and we're going to make it sound like a legit adult. We're not going to make it sound like a 2-year-old and just have all these keywords. We're going to actually make it sound good, and we're going to do that. And this is very important. You can add the opening date when you add it. If you're a veteran owned, if you're a woman owned, you can hit these, and this does help. They really do help. When we go and I show you how to add photos, we're going to add photos. I'm not going to do it today, but this is where we add photos. And when we add photos, we're going to add, and see, my business listing isn't up right now because I don't have it verified. So you can either go up here and hit your photos right here, or we can click on here. We can do photos, we can do videos, and what we want is we want photos of the team. I mean, honestly, I like pictures of the team more than I do the work or that kind of stuff, because the team is going to show people who's coming out to my house. Is it look like some shady dude, or does it look like a professional? If you're just putting pictures of the work, to me, it looks like you're a shady dude because you don't want to show yourself. You know, make that customer feel comfortable with who you are. If they come in here and they see all your reviews and they like, man, this guy looks professional, he does great work, he dresses nicely, he don't look like a drug addict, I'm gonna hire him because of it. And that goes a long way. You know, you want to take pictures of, so honest, if you have a shop, you can take pictures of the interior. If I don't have a shop, or now if I'm doing it for somebody that's, you know, working out of their house, I just put pictures of houses there. I just put pictures of other people's houses. And same thing with interior. The identity, this is where you're going to put your logo at. You're going to choose your photo for your logo. You're also going to come in here and you're going to choose your cover photo. And these are both very important. Also, under info is, I think this is about it on the information side of things here. But, you know, those things you want to make sure that you're getting all put in there. So, we're going to go back to transition here. So, like I say, you know, you want to make sure everything is filled out. Everything. This stuff here is advanced. This is not so much. Where this comes into play is your Google Ads location extension phone. And what you can do is on your Google Ads, we can make this location so when it comes up in Maps, you can actually buy that first spot in Maps for this thing here. So, some more things I'm going to just kind of show you around here on Google My Maps or Google My Business. And this is reviews. This is where we're going to get our review tab. I will go over more in depth in reviews in my video on reviews, but this is where we're going to get the link for it. Reviews are very important, but again, I got to verify this address before it's going to allow me to do it. Photos, I did it. The website, I'm going to do a video just on the website and what it looks like. Let's see if I can actually show you what the website, a Google My Business website, looks like. If I can type it and find it up here. This is what a Google My Business website can look like. This is actually a friend of mine's. I did not do this one, but this is what he did. So it's a got to get quote button. It's got a call now button, and these all work on the mobile. And so we can, you know, you can add your services here, and you can come down here and you can add pictures. And on these pictures, we want to name them and all that good stuff. And you can see his service area. He's mostly Northern Kentucky. He's got his business hours and the call now with the phone number here. So this is what a Google My Business listing looks like, or a website looks like. I will go more in depth on how to do a Google My Business website. People always say I don't have a website. Well, guess what? You can do a Google My Business website. It costs you $12 for the domain name, maybe even cheaper than that. I'll tell you how to find the name cheaper than that, and that'll get you going there. So I just kind of wanted to go over Google My Business listing and what all entails into the Google My Business listing. Again, it's wanting me to verify. So, oh yeah, that's one other thing I want to go over here is Google Post. This is a Google Post. These are really good to do. You can see people here. This person here is doing it. This person here is doing it. You know, Great American Soft Wash. I don't even know what, you know, pressure spray. They're actually a service. So these are some things that we need to do. And Google My Business listings are great. This is another way that helps your Google My Business listing get pushed up. And so I was showing you before, we're at 65% now, and I didn't do much to it. This isn't real hard, but you guys need to do this. Um, Honestly, Google My Business listing, like I say, you can do this and you can optimize it really easy, and this will get you business. Honestly, can get you a lot of business. If you're a one-man truck and you're just wanting to, you can get quite a business off of a Google My Business listing, especially if you, one of the things that take in and thing is where your location is compared to where your service area is. So like I'm in northern Kentucky, I'm not going to get a listing up on the north side of Cincinnati. It's very rare that I'm going to beat somebody's going to beat me up there. Now, I'm in the northern Kentucky area, and I'm going to come up every time somebody in the whole northern Kentucky area is hitting that location. So that is why it is important to get your Google My Business listing, especially if you can get one that is next to high dollar neighborhoods. And I'm not talking just one street. I'm talking the whole area. We have a high dollar neighborhood, several high dollar areas up in the north side of Cincinnati. It's Indian Hill, it's Montgomery, Mason, Loveland, Madeira, and I mean these are. If you live in a $350,000 house, you live in a shack. These are $1 million houses up in here. And so, that's where we had it. We got a shop up there, and there's a reason why we put that shop there is because it's in that area. And yes, that's the reason why we had a shop there. So, Google My Business listings are very, very important. And so, with that being said, check out my next video, and I'll see you in my next video on how to get photos up and how to make sure you're putting the photos up and how to do them properly. There is a way of the madness to make sure that you're getting your Google My Business listing photos up in the right way. Again, see you in the next video.